One enemy
Double kill?
Oh, no.
Double kill by Maya?
Time Maya and Zipper finds a lot and Zipper whipping there a little bit. But Vora is going to be good for the kill.
Oh,
Shot
that's
dart.
shot dart.
Headshots on the Alvin will put him down, but
He just misses.
He did not know two
We can
players were
securing
pushing
it.
him. And Maxwell will take out Raj here. Hero Raj looking for two. He will find two.
Two
No
kills.
way, what a...
Just
Might
get.
find one. Finds one, finds two. That's Maya going down as well. That's will fly out. Do they clear him? They don't clear Maya. They don't clear him. Alvin going to this for one, but immediately traded. He's out trying to get some information. Not going to be able to
Oh.
Spike down.
Yeah, he was on
One
17
enemy
HP, so
remaining.
Only took one shot and now headshots Alvin at hookah and Max Teller will pick up one, but he is in an impossible situation. He picks up two though.
And he's pushing in.
Oh, and yes,
Yes.
go down with 6 seconds to spare. But Alvin, as we talk about it, he
Oh,
Max Salad,
double kill
makes
there.
a salad at and K9 going through.
One
Max
enemy.
Salad is going to
straight
be put
into
down by
his person.
Hero. K9 will put him down.
that's so close.
Taking the final.
Heavily tagged, making it thrifty.
They are trying to enter this side of the factory. Bo3 is going to jump down, but Vora picks at the right moment. He takes out both. Not. He will get slammed down from Shehan here. Meanwhile, we do have a small shuffle here. Hero Raj in the back.
Oh, and another shot dart kill. This guy is insane.
One player standing.
Down to the last man, Alvin. No, 1, 2.
He's heavily attacked though. Yes, Alvin.
Yangle Zipper going to be holding the corner. He will take it out. Meanwhile, now will be good for one. Going to go for more. Overlord will find another, and that's going to be Hero Raj pushing through. K9, can he
might,
take this out?
but-
Half defense.
but-
No, he gets taken out, and that is match. Smoked off. They're looking for a pick off the Roach. Big throw. What a shot from Roach here. Roach is going to Heaven here, looking for more, and another shot from Roach. Already a 3K for him on the ground, looking for more. He will get taken down. Was picked up by Meanwhile, they don't clear the angle. He finds in the end, takes up Lino. Scrim will pick up Jazz. It's down to a 2v2.
Remaining.
Scrim going to be good for another. And looking for more here. Thanks. Step down. Looking for the head of Benji. Looking for Jazz. And Benji gets the third ace. Will get thrown out. They know that Kapumba has not switched from here. Defiance will be good for the 2K here. Looking for more. Crumbs holding a shotty. At the entry here, we have Soldier going in with the showstopper, but put down. He's managed to reload his shotty. He's going to satchel forward, looking for more. Will get taken down. Goes it out. There's going to be some vision. Vision is good for one, but he's not going to be able to shot. Don't default. They default very rarely, but as I am saying that, it's going to be, oh my god, Roach, my man. Dirty. Okay, the camera is going to give all that information. It's going to be Scrims. I'm sorry, Crumbs sashling in, but it's going to be Roach and oh my lord, Roach getting another 3K here. He's looking for a pick here. He will find one. Can he find more here? But no way. They are trying to come in. Soldier takes out Crumbs. Benji is going to be good for another, and that is being launched as well. Are they going to find anyone? But oh my lord, Roach, dirty man. Puts them down a flawless. What a hold by Soul River.
Just the awareness and the game.
One enemy remaining.
Finds another and a flawless. Good God, Roach. From Lino here on the side. But Soul River, no, my man. What the hell was that? Roach is getting pushed here. They are pushing into this side here. Roach will get taken down with a satchel, but Benji holding the side shot. Defiance finds another one on the front as well. It's down to a 2v3 scrim with the shot. He takes out Benji as well.
One enemy remaining.
And Jazz will stop Lino. Other on to Crumbs, and now Lino fighting up against. Oh, but Vision comes up here. Jazz in the meantime shuts him down though. Down. We have Soul River coming into the side, gets spotted out. He will get shut down with the rightly coming from Soul River. Crumbs have other things to say. He will take out Roach. We have the Hunter's Fury coming out. Benji is going to be good for the kill onto Kapumba. Crumbs left in a 1v4 here. impossible situation for him to be in. Going to be spamming through. Satchel is going to be there, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on, let's go!
Give me those stuff.
Who's next?
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gamer.LK's Logitech G Valorant Pro League, powered by Viewsonic Gaming and of course energized by Red Bull. And joining me for today's cast is gonna be Kyrie. Hi, Kyrie.
Hey there.
So today we do have day number 1 of the playoffs with semi-final number 1. It's going to be Noob Alliance taking on WG or Wolfgang Esports. Obviously, coming into the matchup, Noob Alliance is coming in as the underdogs. They're going up against one of the top teams in the country. Having said that, for everyone who caught yesterday's game between UG and WG, WG looked extremely shaky. They lost to UG 2-0 and it wasn't close at all. So it was definitely a very shaky start coming out from WG against the side of UG. So Noob Alliance today, obviously they will be trying to replicate what UG did against WG yesterday. Hopefully they can pull it off and we might see an even series where it goes the distance to all 3 games, because this is a BO3 starting up and it's going to be definitely interesting to see what the map picks are also going to be between these teams. And we did see the rosters on screen as well. No real changes. They're playing with their main 5 players, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, they are. So no such roster shuffles coming out. But Kyrie, did you catch yesterday's game?
Not really, no. Didn't watch it. Didn't
Okay.
manage to watch it.
In a way, it's good. I mean, if you
I
are a
would have been
WG fan,
disappointed. Exactly.
For any WG fans out there, yesterday would have probably been one of the most disappointing days because the performance extremely shaky. It wasn't their game on split. It was even for the most part. I mean, it looked like they were trying, but then on Ascent they just completely fell apart and was making really bad plays across the board. Again, there's a question mark here whether they were playing to their full potential, maybe keeping strats for the finals or the semi-finals. But with that, we have the video on screen here. The video, we have Noob Alliance picking up split. This might be because UG were able to destroy WG on split. We have Wolfgang Esports on Haven, and the decider is going to be Icebox. So hopefully this goes to a decider because I absolutely love seeing matches on Icebox. It's always entertaining. But having said that, split, NA has picked this up. But this is also one of Wolfgang's strong maps, especially because of how good Chroms is on the map. He had a really off day tomorrow. Yesterday he had a really bad off day. But on a really good day, Split is one of his best maps, especially because of how good Raze is on Split. And then even on Ascent for that matter. But it's definitely going to be interesting to see what Noob Alliance has up their sleeves, whether they're going to replicate the exact same thing that UG did or whether they are going to come up with something new. And we should be getting into game number 1 shortly. So for everyone who is joining in, you all are watching semi-final number 1 of the playoffs here between WG and Noob Alliance. We do have semi-final number 2 happening tomorrow. It's going to be UG versus Maximum Esports, and then all the way to the 26th where the grand finals and the 3rd place match will be taking place. I'm pretty sure it's on the same date, but make sure you keep the time reserved because that grand finals is obviously what everyone has been waiting for to decide decide who the number 1 Valorant team in the country is for the year, because it's the last Valorant tournament coming for the year. But Kyrie, getting into game number 1 on Split, what do you think WG will be playing? Do you think they will stick with their usual lineup, or do you think they will be switching things up?
I think it will be the usual lineup. I think they're the most strong at it.
For sure. I think, again, going back to yesterday's game, they did not have a good performance. We had Scrim pulling off a couple of clutches here and there, but Chroms definitely did not have a game, and this is one of Chroms' best maps, other than Bind. Obviously, I'm pretty sure during the veto, Noob Alliance would have banned out Bind. You don't want to give WG Bind. You have basically no team has stood a chance against WG on Bind, just because of how good they are on their attacking side. But having said that, Split has been one of their other maps that they have been really good at. We saw them in a previous tournament going up against the junior team from UG, where they completely demolished them. They were actually trolling the entire time playing on Split. So we know that this team is capable of pulling off a similar performance. But whether they're going to be able to do it up against Noob Alliance is going to be the question mark, as well as the fact that Noob Alliance tends to choke when the pressure is high. And today's, the tournament itself, 200,000 rupees on the line for these teams here, and of course the title of the best Valorant team in the country also up for grabs. So a lot of pressure for the team. Noob Alliance having a lot to prove. There has been high hopes for them throughout the entire year. At least the last 6 months, they have a really solid performance. Then coming into the semifinals or the playoffs rather, they just completely crumble under the pressure. Whether it's going to happen to them or whether they have worked on it is going to be yet to be seen. We will see today whether they have been win or lose. Regardless, if they can put up a good fight, I think I'll be happy with happy either way. And with that, Kyrie, we do have the game starting up. We should be getting into the agent select shortly. But going back to the agent select, so we know that WG plays the Raze on Chroms. We have Scrim on Sage on Split. Then we have Vision, who is going to be on KO. And then Lino on the Killjoy. And Kapumba on his signature Astra. That has been their standard lineup. It's going to be interesting to see when they change it up. Probably not, like you said. I think they work with it really well. They have the combinations down, especially with the gravity wells and the paint shells coming out from Chroms. They have it down to a T, so probably will be sticking with the same lineup. But the interesting part is what Noob Alliance is going to be playing, because Noob Alliance will they play the same lineup as WG? Whether they will have a mirror matchup is going to be yet to be seen. And having said that, you all do have the bracket on screen. So, like I said, Noob Alliance taking on Wolfgang Esports. NA or Wolfgang will be moving on into the grand finals, whereas tomorrow we'll be selecting their opponents basically. And that's another matchup that is heavily UG favored. And this matchup is also, people would say it's heavily WG favored, but after yesterday's performance, there is hope for the Noob Alliance fans that the Noob Alliance will be able to pull off an upset here. We'll have to wait and see. But with that, Kyrie, let's take a look at the rosters for the day. So with that, we are getting into the game, and impressive rosters obviously coming out from both sides here. Wolfgang Esports, Lino, Stream, Kapumba, Chroms, and Genshi, or Vision, as his in-game name goes. I don't know why there are two separate IGNs. Don't ask me. All these players keep changing it up. But on the side of Noob Alliance, so we do have Dennis69, Zing, Ghost, Ice Speed, and Ming. And by the looks of it, it's going to be a mirror matchup.
Yeah. Oh,
Which is interesting.
Yes. Wow.
Okay, this is really interesting because I haven't seen. I haven't seen Ming on stage. I haven't seen Ming on stage. I think I saw Zing on KO, but definitely not Ming on stage because he has been the jetman for Noob Alliance throughout the entire time. But this may be, I mean, they might be trying to mirror what Wolfgang Esports have done previously on Split. But we'll have to wait and see. And WG is a team that has heavy emphasis on mid on Split. And if Noob Alliance can control this, because I think if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be actually NA starting off on the attack with NA starting off on the attack and Wolfgang Esports on the defense. But just waiting to get into the game. And with that, we have the game starting back up, and it's going to be heavy emphasis on mid here. Crumbs trying to take out, but Ice Speed turns around. Crumbs with the whiff. Already Scrim going to be there for the trade. Zing finds Scrim in the meantime, so trades happening left, right, and center. But in the end, Noob Alliance coming out on top, and they are going to be pushing towards this B side very, very fast. Kapumba left in a 1v4 inside, trying to play the Astro. Oh, they haven't seen him yet. No way he gets spotted.
That's very interesting.
Spike planted.
The fact that he got away for such a long time.
Exactly. I would have died in seconds.
Meanwhile, we do have Lino picking up.
Oh
no.
Those
Bing,
right
Bing.
clicks.
Getting a bit overconfident here. Ghost holding a very tight angle here. But he's getting pushed down, and Zane to clean it up. And Noob Alliance picking up the first round on attack. Again, we do see Noob Alliance mirroring what WG does. Yes, WG also has very, like I said before, they put a lot of emphasis on mid, and we do see Noob Alliance doing the same thing here. We already see almost 4 players stacking up towards mid with just the Killjoy, or rather Ghost, going towards that garage area.
Shutting them down.
Going in fast here, and Ming in the meantime picks up one. Ice Speed with another. Vision will get a trade though. Going to peek through with the flash. That's another. This is really good damage already. The boom bot doing a lot of damage, down to 34 HP. He will back off. Maybe trading places. Not the best of starts for Noob Alliance, I would say, on this round, because they are on a full buy and they just ended up losing 2 Spectres. But they've slowed it down now. Going through garage to enter B side, it's going to be Kapumba alone holding this, at least for the time being. No audio cubes has been given away. Total silence on the map, and Kapumba turns around. Knife let's get thrown. Okay, now the Q is there. They are going to wall up. Kapumba is going to peek wide here. He gets the head tap, but not going to be good enough.
Standing.
And Ice Speed gets a quick kill onto Vision, keeping Lino in a 1v3 yet again. Seems to be that this man is left in 1v3s all the time. Going to drop down, looking for one. Not gonna land the shot, and Ice Speed cleans it up. Almost going down. Would have been a lot of economic damage to the side of Noob Alliance if Ice Speed also did die there, but only losing the 2, so they should be happy with that. But now, this is the round, the bonus round for Noob Alliance, and the full buy coming out from Wolfgang. How much can WG do to stop the aggression? And we already see a change of pace coming out from NA here. They are going to huddle up towards this A main area with Dennis69 in a bit of lurk. Going to peek through middle now. They know that there is no mid control coming out. Immediately Vision turns around, throws a flash out. They are going to be flashed. Lino going to get pushed back with the lineups coming out from the Killjoy already. Vision good for 1, good for 2. Ice Speed with the trade. Going to get pushed back by the Nano Swarm. The heads up play coming out from Ghost there. But they're looking for damage. NA wants damage here. They don't want to win the round here. They want to take as many weapons off of WG as possible. And Ice Speed puts Crumbs down. That is another weapon gone from the buy round. But of course, it was a judge and not a rifle, so not too bad. But now the rotation going through towards B side here. Kapumba is going to be there in time. We don't. Oh, Kapumba did not
Did
see
he
him.
just?
He did not
Oh,
see him.
sneaky.
Ghost is going to.
Spike down B. 30 seconds left.
That was so
There is
sneaky, I must say.
Last player standing.
But Janice is not going to be able to land the shots, and Kapumba will be there for the cleanup. Ice Speed left in a 1v3, trying to get at least one more kill here, or at least get a plant.
They're all dead.
Peeks
I
through,
have more
but
tests to
Lino will clean it up to make it 1-2. So not too much damage on the buy round for WG here.
Can I get a drop?
But now a full gun round coming out from both sides. We do have Ice Speed on the Vandal, so no judge coming out for him. Crumbs is also going to be on a Vandal.
Let's.
So it is a full rifle round coming out from either side here. One Spectre in the hands of who's running the Spectre actually. It's Lino. This is a default coming out. Suppression goes out, does not get any information stream in the meantime. Picks up a kill at mid. No way does Ice Speed get that kill. That he had no vision. That was a predictive shot coming out from Ice Speed, and Crumbs will go down, making things even here. Stream still breaking through on a couple of walls. He does get spotted and will get put down by Ice Speed. Numbers advantage now. The champion's Vandal glowing away. Peeks through Lino.
Spike down
The
A.
good pick will back off now. It's a 3v3. But a lot of map presence has been taken by Kapumba. He is going towards markets here. Going to root it out. He is going to run into Ghost. Ghost is going to get caught with his
Spike
pants
down.
down and a knife
Respond.
out. And that's the spike down. Now the push coming out. Ice Speed.
30 seconds left.
Oh, what
Will be good for
a
the kill.
white take.
Bomb buddy out. I have
This is
the
usually going to be used. They do pick up the spike. Are they going to go back to B? The read
Yes,
is there
I
from
think
WG. They don't
They're
have time
running
for
out
this
of
though.
time.
And
They're
they're going to save
holding
right
a
now.
close angle with the judge. Prevents the push.
Yeah, they are just looking to save the rifles right now, and it is going to be 2-2 going into this fifth round. Already some good stuff coming out. Vision running forward. An immediate
timeout's
timeout being called. So 1 minute break here. We are looking at the replay here. The shot coming out from Ice Speed there, just absolutely insane. And then Lino, the timing couldn't have been better. And Kapumba here catching Ghost with the knife out and his pants down, running around with the spike.
There.
I wish I could hear what the players are talking about. This, what the strategies that are going to be, what type of strategies that are running through their heads right now to try and bring this back. Because they did end up losing 2 rounds in a row. This is going to be putting them in a weird buy, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it's going to be a couple of frenzies, a couple of rifles, just a little bit of a weird buy coming out from them, if I'm not mistaken. Whether they will fully save or commit to a couple of rifles will be the question. Because I think 2 of them should be having money right now.
Thanks.
So it is going to be for Noob Alliance. It's just going to be about winning these duels, because WG does not change their playstyle. It's always Crumbs and Scrim on B Haven here pushing down mid. The wall will get immediately broken down. Ice speed is going to get put down from Crumbs who had crossed. And meanwhile, they're trying to go in stream, still on top of the wall, going to peek through, might find one. The Nanoswarm immediately broken, good reaction time coming out from stream. Zing, that's flashing, they are trying to push. Another flash, but stream going to peek at the right moment, finds one. Ghost in a very bad situation here, will get
One
spammed down from
enemy
stream
remaining.
as well. And in the meantime, Kapumba finds a kill on to Ming. Dennis with that rifle, it's up one. Going to jump through, he's getting pushed down hard, and Lino to clean things up, and that's
Weapon here.
WG taking the lead. And the resurrection is up for stream as well. This is just chaos at mid, complete
One
chaos
enemy
at mid.
remaining.
Meanwhile, a default coming out from the side of NA, looking for picks here. Kapumba does get tagged a little bit. Still though, we have Lino now switching up sides here. He is at B side on the KJ. Crom's trying to push forward. Does realize that there is more than one. He's going to be backing off. Gravity pull, and the Nanoswarm not catching Stream as he backs off into A Haven. NA has slowed this down to a crawl now.
Throwing charge.
Majority of them are switching towards this A site here now. We have 4 players gathered up towards A. Maybe going in for this last minute hit.
30 seconds left.
Oh, beautiful!
Spike down A.
Double kill come from Scream. Well played.
Zing and Dennis though, the trades are going to be there. It's going to be a 3v3. Running out of time, no one clears it, no one clears the corner.
Crumbs! Scares the
Why
beast.
would you not clear it?
He just...
Down A.
Us? That was such a quick flick.
One enemy remaining.
Problem of taking it down to
There.
the last minute, you tend to be in a rush and then just forget the basics of clearing every angle, and they do not expect Proms to be there for the fight. And again, another default coming out from NA here. Meanwhile, Stim has picked up the operator now, holding down Garage. The wall is going to be broken down. NA is on a save here. It's a tough map to attack on. Ghost will get spotted out. Kapumba is going to be there for the kill here. Down to the last 2. It's going to be
One enemy remaining.
Dennis the man left. No, he is going to get taken out by Vision and leaving Ice Speed in a 1v5 and getting run down by absolutely everyone. Crumbs sashing forward, chasing after Ice Speed here. Still don't know the location. Crumbs is going to be, Stream is going to be holding the op at. Now they know that this is happening, and Kapumba will clean it up to make it a flawless. So far, a good start coming out from the side of WG here, but again, this is a defense-favored map from what Zeno was telling me yesterday as well. So we might
I am
see a change
excited.
later on.
Checking the situation.
We Again, a push coming through, another default from NA. They have stopped going for this mid aggression. And Kapumba and Crumbs with the cross angle. Crumbs picks up another onto high speed as well. And that's another buy round for Noob Alliance, falling down, basically falling in crumbles here. And leaving Ming and Dennis to try and clutch this out. Not going to be an easy task. We have Scrim with the operator holding from A Ramps here. Vision picks up the off. Oh, Dennis. Going to peek through, but Scrim is going to be good enough for the kill. Missed a couple of shots, but in the end landing it onto Dennis, leaving Ming in a 1v4 all the way in market here. Lino is pushing him quietly. And yeah, Ming is going to get caught with his knife out and will get taken out to make it a 6-2. And going to be forcing NA into another half buy or save here, at least. Think NA needs to change pace here. Maybe go on a bit more aggression here. Their default hasn't been working out for them. Maybe change up the pace. Meantime, they are going towards this A side here. Stream is still holding op at A main. He is going to pick through there. He is going to try and oh no. He does not see it. No, he did not take out the boom bot. He held the angle. Will get the trade for it, but that's trimmed down for the count. And on a save round for NA, this is going to be really good. Did they pick up the operator? Is going to be the question.
I take them out.
Ghost in the meantime. Sorry, Dennis will pick up one.
Taking that back. Covering.
Bring it down to a 3v4 in favor of UG. Again, a slow push coming out from the side of NA. They are going to rotate the spike towards A side. No one is here at A. So much of information. Vision might find one here. He does find one. Will Ghost be able to trade him out though? They're going to be rushing him down, and Ghost is going to be there for the trade. That's a rifle recovered, making it a 2v3 completely doable. There is information for Ming here.
You will not.
Ghost holding the angle. Ming gets the resurrection off as well. And the lockdown
You are
is
divided.
going to be there.
So they're going to
The Astro Divide will come out.
counter
They're
lockdown?
committing.
Yes, they are. Both lockdowns are in use.
Okay, so Lino did get detained, so they still have only one man to push here. Ming
But
is
I
going to get
think
detained
Ming
as
is
well.
going to get pushed.
Kapumba takes out one though.
Last player standing.
Yes.
One enemy remaining.
Leaving Dennis to clutch this out. 1v1 here.
That ball certainly helped Kapumba too.
Thrifty.
A pull is going to be there, and Dennis gets the kill, making it a thrifty for them. All started with the
What a
boom
turn
bot
of
on the scrim.
events. Exactly. Did not see that round going like that.
Definitely not, and it was all on the back of the play coming out from Ice Speed there. Ice Speed obviously realizing that Scrim had to either battle him with the operator or turn around and take out the classic to try and deal with the boom bot. He knew that he can't do both, and that he will have time to either kill him or the boom bot will
Or
get
take
him.
out the boondog. Exactly.
And now it's going to be a fast hit coming through Garage by the looks of it. We have Dennis throwing out a lot of stars here. They are going to be delayed. It's going to be slow orbs from Haven coming out from Scrim. Delay things. But Kapumba holding a close angle. We have Sushling forward. It's going to be Ice Speed. Ice Speed is going to be good for the kill onto Crumbs here. Vision there for the trade. Takes out Dennis as well as Ice Speed. Numbers advantage now. Kapumba holding the angle. Takes out one. Looking for another. Leaving.
He definitely have inside on KJ and yes, securing the round. Let's go.
And that's going to be WG taking the lead to 7-3 right now. And let's take a look at this replay here.
Definitely in trouble.
They want to be able to at least get 4 to 5 rounds, and right now if they don't bring this back, it looks like they might not be able to. But there's going to be another save coming out for NA here. They are going to be on a half buy or a full save. Looks like they have one Spectre in the hands of Dennis and everyone else going to be on Sheriffs. Again, a slow default coming out. Stream does have the operator all the way at A Haven here. There is information that there are a couple of players here, and Crumbs will check out Dennis. Down to 72 HP. He will get healed up. Showstopper is ready. Ghost will have to back off as the pain shells will push him back. Scream will take him out though, trying to peek that, leaving the three players in a 3v5 here. They are trying to go into side here. The pain shell doing a little bit of damage onto Kapumba. Kapumba will still hold the side. In the meantime, Crumbs and Vision will take out two, and Kapumba for the final kill onto Ming, making it an 8-3 going into the final round.
Last round
for
in
the
the
half.
half.
BYB fam, going to Astral to do that right there. Right there.
I think WG is finding their rhythm again, or NA is just not being able to win these 1v1 duels that they are taking.
Flash.
Flash in hand, going to peek through, not going to find anyone. Scrim with the operator is going to be holding mid here. They know that Scrim does have the operator. Going to need to be careful when peeking this. Flash gets thrown out, going to force. Oh, Zing and Ice Speed both. What a blind coming out from Zing to get those two kills on Strong. And Scrim might be an 8-4 here. Ghost will get vision as well. And this is going to be the showstopper coming out in the hands of Ice Speed. He does not clear close.
He does not
Okay.
clear, but yeah.
Kapumba.
Bot coming back.
Leaving Lino in a 1v5 here. Final round before the half. He's going to
Spike
speak
planted.
through. Ice Speed does get the information of where the last player is. Lino will get another kill onto Ice Speed, but Zing has the angle, making it an 8-4 half. Not too bad.
Switching sides.
Definitely. It's a good round.
But it is just a change of playstyle coming out from NA here.
1 second, please.
They were
I
able
gotta
to
visit the Astral to
force
play
that
some stars.
wall immediately, and then the blind two would get those two quick pickups onto Crumbs and Scrim, the two fraggers on the side of WG being shut down immediately, making sure that they do win the round with that. Waiting for the second half to start here.
Recovering.
Again, emphasis on mid control here from the side of WG. We have seen this from them multiple times on split. Pencils will get thrown out, pushing them back. Zing is going to pick a little bit to try and get some info. He's backing off. They are going to be pushing through mid into B Haven right now. The Boombot will go out. The tags are going to be the Ice Speed down to 23 HP and will have to be forced to back off. Scrim has taken so much of space in B side here. Ghost is going to be shot from the back. No one watching the angle, but Crumbs finds another. Kills falling left, right, and center. Ice Speed and Ming are going to be good for two here, making it a 3v3. So the trades have been there. Crumbs on the zipline down to 50 HP. He will get healed by Scrim here. But now for the retake, 3-man retake coming through. One is on 4 HP. Ice Speed is extremely low. Will probably bait himself out for the team. Yes, he will. And we have so many people dropping down. And Kapumba and Crumbs.
Need that back.
Crumbs goes
Secure in
ham
the
there.
round.
Quick 2 headshots from coming out from Crumbs to clean things up.
That flank by Scrim was beautiful.
This is just a bad coordination on that round from the side of Noob Alliance, because they gave away Haven control, leaving
Exactly.
just Ghost to fend for himself alone, and with no information of people pushing through garage, and that's a massive mistake to make. So we do have the buy round, the SMG round coming out from the side of Wolfgang Esports. They will be pushing through garage here with 3 players again. looking for that mid control. Pain shells in the hands of high speed. Can they time this right though? Ming and Zing both are holding. Oh, you can't see. But no, the read.
He whiffs.
Barrier here.
He whiffs.
You fought well.
Does whiff, but in the meantime, Strim puts up the wall, goes into the
One
side.
enemy
Vision will
remaining.
be good for the kill onto high speed, as well as Lino cleaning up Ming, leaving Dennis to fend for himself against the 4 players on the side of WG here. He is going to be coming through ropes.
He gets pushed.
Fake smoke
Nice
and
try.
Strim will be, yeah. Will end up making it a 10-4 already. Noob Alliance in all sorts of trouble. This is going to be the buy round for them. Maybe they can pull something off with this.
The WG already in double digits. It's a bit of a alarming situation.
Out.
Yeah, that is for sure. The pressure again now telling on NA by the looks of it. Haven't been able to
I'm going above.
get anything done so far in terms of winning these 1v1 fights. They're losing majority of their 1v1s. But in the meantime, we have a massive push coming out from the side of WG, but the Gravity will stop things up for the time being. The Molly stopping the aggression coming out, and they are looking to rotate out by the looks of it. Kapumba will be heading towards mid. And we have 3 players going towards this mid side here. Ghost still does have B Haven. And the ball will get taken down here by the 3 players pushing through. So, idea for NA is to basically lose the least amount of players possible holding this down.
Comes pushing in with the judge.
Suppressing.
Does get
They're
detected.
suppressed.
Meanwhile, Zing might
Zing
be
will
to
definitely
find
spot.
Vision.
Yes, he did spot Vision.
Vision will be forced back here. Crumbs is now going to go towards A
30
Haven.
seconds left.
Slowly moving upstream, also moving up here. They are both holding close angles. Need to be careful. Settling forward is going to be Crumbs with the judge looking for a kill here. He is going to get spotted here. Meanwhile, Zing will find the kill onto Kapumba as well. String is going to be there for the trade, but Ming will put him
Spike
down.
down A.
And down to the
Last
last
player
man, Lino,
standing.
in a
10
1v4,
seconds left.
running out of time. And he will get spotted and put down. So only losing that single rifle on the side of NA. NA is going to be happy with that. 10-5 going into the 16th round.
There. Placing sentry.
So far, both teams are doing pretty well for them. Obviously, Wolfgang is doing a lot better here, but NA trying to make a comeback here,
He's making a
showing
comeback.
that
Exactly.
they still have life in the game here. But it's not going to be an easy road for them. 5-round deficit, and again an aggressive push coming out from the side of Noob Alliance with Barrage. Mid wall will get taken down. There's a heavy stack towards A side here. Very
Ice
slow one
Speed
for
does have the potential to actually.
Satchel out.
He will.
finding 2 quick kills. Zingy and Ice Speed are going to be there for the trade, but Kapumba will trade him out as well. Down to the last 2 players. Vision will take out Ghost and leaving Dennis the man in a 1v3. And mind you, Lino and okay, as I say that, I was going to say that Lino and Vision, or rather, Genshin are both very healthy, and that's immediately being taken down. Okay, so the drop down queue is going to be given. Definitely 10 bullets left. That goal is going to be there. Vision peeks through. Dennis takes him out. Mind you, Kapumba is low on HP. time is not his friend right now. The rotation's coming out. He's going to put it to half here.
But
He's
I
taking it.
guess-
The timing. No way!
What a play! What a play! I didn't expect that, but beautiful attempt by Ene as well.
Dennis the man. Yeah, the thing is, like, I don't think he should have
play
stuck
some
it because
Astral Stars
what
in
I
this
realized from watching yesterday's UG versus WG game is that these players know the exact time to disrupt the spike
There.
if they are sticking it.
Thank you.
And again, we did see Kapumba letting him go for the defuse. He doesn't know whether he's faking it or not, but if he is holding it down, he knows the exact time to be able to
Settle
disrupt it, and he waited until that last second to disrupt it. And
Pushing
meanwhile,
it with the
Crumb
shots.
going in. High speed though.
You dead.
There is a trade happening from Kapumba, leaving it in a 3v4 now. Ghost will pick up stream, making things even. So another rifle recovered for the team. In the meantime, we have Ghost pushing forward. Dino coming into this. Needs to be careful. Footsteps are made, and Ghost.
Takes out Lino.
Yeah, and the Astral Divide is also there. This is a defensive Astral Divide. This is going to force the rest of WG onto the A side at least. They aren't sure whether this is a fake or not, the Astral Divide being used, so they are being very cautious.
Flashbang.
Okay, now I think they might have an idea that everyone has gone towards this A side. A side is going to be cleared by Vision with the knife coming out to get that information, not going to be finding anyone. And now the
You are
plant
divided.
will go down, and the Astral Divide comes out from the side of WG as well. As Kapumba using his ultimate, trying to flush this out. So 2v3 goes not the healthiest, but the rest of the two players are quite healthy. That's a Haven control being taken. Now for the pushing, they
This
are
is,
going to be coming through. Knife will go out,
Winnable
nullifying
round.
all the utility here. Dennis is going to be the first man going down. Zing is going to go down as well. And now for the trade by Kapumba!
Punished.
Brilliant play.
Match point.
That's not a round that NA should have lost, and this is going to put them on
Exactly.
match point.
You dead.
WG has definitely done their homework, I would say.
Yeah, I think after yesterday's rough game, it was needed. They had a really bad game yesterday against UG, so now it looks like they are coming back guns blazing.
Right there.
12-5 with match point for Wolfgang Esports here on map number 1 in the semi-final matchup. Crumbs goes in, tackles forward with the showstopper, not going to find anyone for the time being, but Ghost is going to hold a close angle. Vision will get taken down, the resurrection is going to be there. Kapumba will be good for one and will manage to get the trade, resurrect Vision as well, making it a 4v5 now. Crumbs pushing forward, the blind is going to be good enough. What a blind. They will take out Ming as well. Dennis going to be good for one. Down to 2v4. Crumbs with
You should run.
the lockdown is going to be used. They're not giving anything away. Zing is going to pick through with the blind, but Scrim just a little bit better on the day. Will clean up map number 1, and what a dominant performance coming out from Wolfgang Esports there.
What a dominant performance.
I mean,
That was
I
amazing.
feel like they're back, but at the same time, I feel like NA might not have played their best to test WG properly. I think right now, maybe the only team that can actually give WG a good test has to be UG, and UG having 2-0 them yesterday would have got into WG's head right now. So obviously they are looking to up their game going into this next map, as well as if they do win into the grand finals. But we do have 2 more maps. If NA is able to win this second map on what was it, on Haven, I think, and yeah, it was on Haven. Yeah, and that was WG's pickup. So again, NA is going to have a rough time here because WG is the second time that we are seeing Haven at the in the tournament. We saw it once before where Phoenix picked it up, but this is the second time we are seeing Haven on this tournament, and first time for playoffs. Obviously, this is the first matchup in playoffs. But hopefully this does goes to that decider on Icebox. I really love games on Icebox. I can't emphasize this enough.
You
Every
don't see
Logitech
it much.
tournament,
I
yeah,
don't think so,
every
actually.
Logitech every Logitech tournament that I've ended up casting, I always request people to pick up Icebox. But I don't know. Sri Lankans don't seem to like it too much. The only teams who have in general prefer the map has been Maximum Esports as well as UG. If they are forced to play in a BO5, then they pick up Icebox. Otherwise, really haven't seen. Oh, and as well as Cloy or now Zyphos Esports. They also like Icebox, but they did not have a really good performance in this specific tournament. So, having said that, we will be heading into Heaven. Kyrie, do you think NA will be able to bring this back?
They definitely can, but I would definitely bet my money on W3 because I feel like they're ready. They're really ready this time.
It seems that is the case. Maybe I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit too early to call because yesterday's
You
performance
are playing
was
diplomatic. No, you cannot do that.
no.
That
The
is my
thing is right.
dream.
I saw the game yesterday, and WG was not having a good day, and I still do not see the same flair that WG has always brought to the table. Maybe they are playing a little bit safe because now it is a semi-final. But this is a team that plays with a lot of flair and a lot of they troll a lot within the game itself, and they have a lot of fun playing the game, and that's when you know that this team is at their peak. But I haven't seen that exceptional flair coming out from WG even on split. Yes, they did win very convincingly. 13-5 is not a close game at all, I would say, and they did dominate the map. But I still don't see the old flair that WG has. Maybe they are playing it safe. Too early to call it. Hopefully, they will work on it and maybe bring their A game into the next map, and then if they do win, back on into the grand finals as well. But having said that, NA also obviously very dominant performance in the group stage. Did not drop a single map on group stage. So obviously not a team that is going to be easy to. It's not a team that is going to be an easy pushover, and coming in with a lot of experience as well. On the back of majority of these players are coming from different FPS games as well: Overwatch, CS, Call of Duty. So a lot of experience on the side of NA as well. So definitely not going to be a pushover for WG on this second map as well. But definitely going to be an interesting matchup, and the agent composition is going to be what is interesting because even internationally we have seen people switch up. We've seen a lot of people preferring to play what Sentinels used to play with who was it, Dapper, not Dapper, Sick on the Phoenix on Haven, and a lot of teams tried adopting it but didn't really work out. It only worked out for Sentinels, and even Sentinels ended up dropping it and going in for that single duelist with a double initiator with Sky and Soa. We might see a similar composition coming out from both these teams on Haven, with obviously I feel like it's going to be an Jet, uh, Astra Jet, Cypher, Sova, and Sky. That's what I'm looking at for lineups on both sides. I feel like both sides will run similar lineup, and obviously we will get to see Scrim on his Jet this time around on Haven. I feel like he will not play anything else, especially with enough and more angles to use the operator from. It's a really good map for Jet, and he will probably be sticking to that Jet on this second map. But with that, we do have the head-to-head of game number one ready. Let's have a look at it. It's going to be Kapumba coming out on top. The controller for the side of WG picking up 22 kills with a KD of 4.1 for the highest KD that I've seen so far. I think UG had a better KD against Zyphos because they took a 13-0, but I was not there for that game. So for me, this has been the highest KD so far in the tournament that I have seen. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the UG versus Zyphos game, someone else had a higher KD, but right now Kapumba with an absolutely insane performance. He was 22-7 on split. That's a really good KD to have. And then in the meantime, we have Ice Speed coming in from the other side with 15 kills, 3 first bloods, average combat score 270 with a 1.2 KD. Again, Ice Speed doing what he could for the team. I mean, we see this guy popping off, then
Yes.
having off days as well. Uh, he has had times where he was bottom frag, but then goes on to carry the team in certain other maps. it's a hit or a miss. Ice Speed, if he's feeling it on the day, he will carry the entire team on his back and frag out for 25 kills plus, and carry the team almost alone. But then you have his off days where he's bottom fragging, and the rest of the team, the likes of Dennis, Zing, and Go stepping up to take the mantle of everything that Ice Speed does into those three players. So that's how good Ice Speed is. He was skill leader for the longest time until I think yesterday it was. Soul River? No, wait. I think it was, sorry, Roach taking the kill leader position. The Logitech kill leader position was taken by Roach, if I'm not mistaken, yesterday. So things have changed. So yeah, the current kill leader, the Logitech kill leader is Roach with 128 total kills. We'll have to wait and see whether today's matchup will affect this. Because Ice Speed now has he already has 15 kills from game number 1. So maybe it will change things up. Not entirely sure. But we'll have to wait and see though. It's a close fight. It's going to be a close fight between Roach, Crumbs, Ice Speed, and who else am I missing here? Scrim? No, it wasn't Scrim actually. I think it was Crumbs who was fragging for the side of WG. So I think it's going to be a close fight between Roach, Crumbs, and Ice Speed. Not taking anything away from Max. Max also had a really good performance, but we haven't seen a blowout performance coming out from them. They had a shaky match against NA. They lost 2-0 against NA, and then Evox actually put up a really good fight against Max, even though they ended up winning that 2-0. Evox gave a massive fight against Max and Esports as well. So not in the best of forms, I would say. Not the same Max team that we have seen maybe 6 months back where they were in their peak. But hopefully they can bring their A game into the semi-final that is going to be happening tomorrow against UG, because if you're taking on UG or WG, if you do not bring your if you don't put 150%, 200% into that game, you're not winning that with the likes of WG and UG on the other side. Having said that, we should be getting into game number 2 shortly, but I think we might be heading into a break before that. But I need to give a shout out in the meantime to our sponsors, Logitech. Absolutely amazing. If you're in the market for some new peripherals, make sure to check out everything that Logitech has to offer, whether it's a headset, a mouse, a keyboard, a mouse pad, a webcam, a controller, a set of speakers, whatever you need, they have you absolutely covered, and to suit your budget as well. And if you can see on screen right now, I'm using a bit of a lower end version of the Logitech headset. Yes, no joke, it's the, wait, I always get this mixed up, G431. And you're using the G433?
G433, yes.
Yeah, Logitech needs to work on the numbering. That's the only grievance that I have. And I'm using G240 mousepad and it is the G502 mouse that I'm using. Their new Hero 15K something edition. But yeah, the wired version of it, there's a wireless version of this which is the fastest in the market right now. Their Lightspeed technology is the fastest out there. If you are into wireless peripherals and you want all the table clutter, all the wires gone from your table, Logitech is the way to go in terms of peripherals. And having mentioned Logitech, need to mention Viewsonic Gaming as well. They've been making monitors for the last 30 years, and the gaming monitors are absolutely insane. They are top of the line. Viewsonic Gaming monitor comes, I can't remember the exact model, it's the XG40009X0 something. But yeah, go into their site, check out the entire lineup. But the highest end monitor is boasting of 240 hertz and absolutely thin bezels and some sick RGB at the back of the monitor as well. So it will look really nice on your setup for sure. And obviously that 240 hertz for any FPS gamer is absolutely amazing. And then not forgetting Red Bull as well, keeping me energized throughout this entire event. It has been a long couple of days. We've been having matches go on until 1 in the morning. When we start matches at 8 o'clock, and then we have 2 series happening throughout the entire day. So it has been going on for some time, but it has been Red Bull that has been keeping me wide and awake, enjoying some good Valorant in the country. And with that, Kyrie, we are going into heaven, and my prediction is right for Noob Alliance. But it is wrong for Wolfgang Esports. But my agent selection accurate as hell on the side.
50% error. You get 50% there.
No,
Let's
no,
go.
I get 100% for Noob
No,
Alliance.
no,
and
no, no.
50% for Wolfgang.
Okay,
May-
let's see.
I need
Okay, okay,
75%
okay. Right now,
interest.
let's do something. You need to decide who's gonna win. There you go.
You can't put me. I want NA to win for sure. I want to see Icebox, so I want NA to win. But
But
having
no,
said
you
that,
need to decide. You need to decide.
okay, I shall go with NA. You know, I shall go with NA.
Okay, okay. Then I'm definitely going with WG. May the best man win.
What's the bet though? We need to bet something on this though.
How about we decide this off stream and then we'll discuss.
Okay, so we are getting into round number 1 here. It is going to be Noob Alliance on the attack with WG on the defense, and the recon dart will go towards mid, trying to get some information at mid, but the push is going to be towards B site. It is not this unorthodox. We don't really see a lot of teams hitting mid in the first round, but we do see a full-on push coming towards mid side. All 5 players huddled up towards B main here, and will be backing off, forcing everyone from the side of WG to come. But it was wait,
It was a
Ming
fake.
took quite a bit of damage.
Oh, Ocean does
down
manage
mid.
to make a first pick, getting down Ming,
Blocking vision.
and they
Yeah,
are
Ming was
pushing.
extremely low. Vision pushing
Rotating,
forward
seems to be
as well.
rotating. A? Yes.
But look at the map presence from WG. They have taken so much of control. But Ghost is going to put Scrim down. That's the first man going down. Oh my god, Zing finds another as well. Looking for more. Crumbs will put him down through the wall. The shots are going to come through. But the rotation is going to be going towards A side here, making things all even in terms of numbers. Vision will get blinded. He's going to peek through. Good for 1. Looking for more here. But Ghost is going to be there for the trade. Lino gets taken out down to a 1v2.
seconds left.
High
Right
speed
clicks.
trying to clutch it out, but Lino.
Valorant
Lino
and
making it
Fred
work.
speed as well. Definitely.
So ice speed, the problem for me on Haven is that ice speed does not play. He's not on Raze, right? And his Sky, I saw his Sky twice on Breeze. Both he was not fragging, right? Because he was
Right.
the guy at the back line throwing out the blinds, getting that information for the team. So he was not in that front line diving in for those kills. So I'm not sure how comfortable ice speed is on Sky. But having said that, we'll have to wait and see how well it works. And meanwhile, the Hawk will go through into C side here, trying to get some information. It is going to be Vision dodging it. So they are still going to be rushing towards this garage and C side by the looks of it. Strim already the marshal in hand, looking to pick up the operator as soon as possible. Probably will see it in the 3rd round.
Double kill by Kron.
And Zing is going to be good for 1, but the trades are going to be there. But with Strim and Kapumba
Beautiful.
coming out.
And we see some teabagging. There we go.
Strim needs a new keyboard. He needs to buy a Logitech keyboard so that his control key is not broken. Assuming that his crouch is on control. Strim, you can check out the Logitech series of keyboards that are out there. They have some absolutely amazing series of keyboards. Do check it out. You might be able to fix your control key.
The above.
But with that, we are going into round number 3 here. We do have a default coming out from the side of Noob Alliance here. Playing for information. The Trailblazer will go out, getting tagged down high speed. Problem with Vandals, right? You see the bullets going through, so you have a general idea of where the player is, and you can always spam them down. Well, looking for some damage here. This is the buy round for Noob Alliance, so they really need to win this, and obviously, oh no, Vision brings out the air. Is it does get tagged down 21 HP with the shots coming through. We have Lino and Vision both extremely low on HP. Strim, Sheriff in hand.
Need that back.
But still a very slow push coming out from Noob Alliance. They are looking for a pick here. Haven't been able to find anything. The blind will go through. He's going to be dodged by Crumbs. The one's really peeking so far. The rotating spike will be carried all the way
Right
into
there.
C-side. They were making a lot of noise. But the problem is they know that this is not an A hit because Scrim has taken
30
up a
seconds
lot of
left.
space at A main here. Now looking to go in here. There is a gravity pull. Two players are caught. It's going to get smoked off the... sorry. The blind is going to be good enough, but Ice Speed peaks at the right moment. Good for one. Ice Speed takes out two, but Kapumba good for two kills. He goes, picks up another, and this is going to be all
Running out of time.
of
10 seconds left.
Scrim.
Plant has been down.
Scrim left in a 1v3. Noob Alliance obviously cannot afford to lose anymore because it will be very expensive for them. So they will look to play the spike as much as possible. Meanwhile, Cage will get triggered. Scrim. Sheriff in hand. Trying to bait out a couple of shots. It's going to be smoked off, and we do see Zing actually flanking him. Scrim gets himself into garage. He's going to go through, and it's going to be Ghost shutting him down and takes the first round.
I definitely think Forsaken Vandal is aimbot for some reason.
I wish that was the case for me. Every weapon I take.
Every time
Doesn't
I
work
pick
out.
it up, I always get a shot.
Whatever weapon, I don't know. Maybe the Ion Phantom. I feel like that is my aimbot weapon, but even with that I whiff all the time. So
Break it.
I'm just going to put it on bad, being a bad gamer or bad Valorant player rather. But in the meantime, some information at mid. Ming will put down Vision, pushing out aggressive, will get punished. That's numbers advantage being given to Noob Alliance. Noob Alliance are obviously looking to capitalize on this. They are looking for information up mid. Drums. And I think we saw an operator coming out
I've got your
for...
trail.
Yes, I think.
yeah, we do have... Yeah, we do have Scrim on the op. Looking for picks here. Oh no, Kapumba! Puts two down from all the way at Haven. But now the rush is going to come through towards, still going towards A side here. But look at the amount of space that Lino has taken. Lino has come all the way into spawn here, lurking through. And it's going to be Ghost getting taken out by Lino. The trade is going to be there from Dennis. It's still a 2v3.
Remaining.
And Crumbs will be good for the kill on Ice Speed with Scrim. Finishing things off here. 3-1 in favor of WG already.
Seems like deja vu.
Definitely. And with that, we will be heading into round number 5 here. Noob Alliance obviously does have money again to buy. But actually, no, they don't. Sorry, I forgot. So they are going to be on this very weak buy coming out.
Only
But
Dennis
WG is
is
looking
good
strong. Trying to bait out a couple of shots here. Not really finding anything. Kapumba. The cross was seen. The spam is going to come through. It's going to be good for the kill. He saw the cross at the last second. The blinds will go through. They're chasing him down. Scrim with the operator. He's going to get pushed back. Missing the shot kill. Trying to look for one. No, Ice Speed will get taken down. The repick is going to work out for him. He's looking for more. He takes out another. Scrim. He's fighting for one, but Zing is going to finally put him down to a 2v2. What a fight coming out. But Crumbs is coming in at the right moment. Pinchers will push him out, and Crumbs will be good for the kill here. Two angles to watch. He's waiting for Lino to come in before pushing this Zing. He's going to be pushing Garage by the looks of it. He's going to go back. Shock darts. He's going to do a little bit of damage. Not really making any sounds, but Crumbs coming in with the satchel to clean up the kill. 4 rounds on the board for Noob Alliance, but decent round considering the fact that they were on a very big buy, almost making it happen. But look at this Scrim with the operator, just so good, this man. He missed the first few shots, but he's so sure of himself. He decides to repick it without backing off with that operator. He decides to hold the side down, getting those two vital pickouts, because it looked like a really bad startup for WG there with that initial pick coming off in Garage. But having said that, all 5 ultimates ready on the side of WG. They have the Showstopper, they have the Astral Divide, the Blade Storm, the Lockdown, the Hunter's Fury, everything online for the side of WG for this round here. Going to be a rough one for Noob Alliance, and the Hunter's Fury will already get popped here. But meanwhile, Ghost is going to find Crumbs. Hunter's Fury doing a little bit of damage, but not really finding a kill here. Stream though still, operator at hand, has pushed up a main, will be backing off for the time being. Spamming through walls, trying to find something or the other. But Dennis has now pushed up all the way to be main here. And Stream is also going to be there. He got spotted for just a second. Look at the angle that Stream is holding. He does get tagged. He is going to back off. This ice speed taking up a lot of space. Ming is going to come in as well. They might finally get the plant down, but all five players are here for the reset. The shock darts will force him off the plant, maybe do a little bit of damage here. The Astral Divide comes out. Ming is going to be putting Stream down here. Astral Divide is going to be there. So forcing everyone to play inside side. Lino goes in with the lockdown, but Kapumba goes in hard with vision, takes out two. The trades are going to be there from Ming and Ghost, leaving a Lino in a 1v3. Noob Alliance showing some sort of life, and this is a lot of ultimates wasted from Wolfgang Esports. Lino is going to run into the crosshair. No, the timing!
The second he switched to his
Make it happen. Oh my lord, Zing! The timing could not have been worse. I was like, yeah, this is a 100% kill for Zing, right? He's holding the angle, you know, he's going to peek this and die, and he takes out the recon dart. Could have gone horribly. Going into the 7th round now. Looks to be a fast push coming in towards this A site here. Trailblazer will go out looking for information here. Finds no one at the back of side, but does find Crumbs. Painshell doing a little bit of damage, and Lino does manage to get a kill onto Dennis with a nano swarm. Where did that happen? What? Trim goes in, the right click, not. But Zing and Ming in the meantime finds another Crumbs. Good for the kill on to Ming here. Ming was extremely low on HP, but the headshots coming out from Crumbs. Takes out two, making it a 3v2. Takes out another Crumbs on absolute fire right now. A quick 3k and puts Zing in a horrible situation with the spike all the way at A long here. They have the information here. Oh, the head tap, finds one, needs to reload. Vision extremely low. He's going to try and push this though. Going to throw out a shock dart to cover his back. He's going to push Vision as much as possible. He is going to pick up the spike here. Recon, shock dart, another shock dart pushing the players back. Definitely able to clutch this. Vision with a recon dart. Going to get some information. Knows that Zing is there. He takes him out. He is definitely clutchable. Is Zing going to do it? Going in for the plant. He's going to get pushed though. Vision with 5 HP. No way!
That was so
The
close.
timing.
What an insane
As
play.
soon as the plant hits the ground, he knew exactly when to pick, where there is a delay. There you get basically stand up and pick out the weapon, or draw out the weapon rather. Just unfortunate. Look at Crumbs here. Ming, the first kill, takes out Crumbs. And looking for more and takes out Ghost as well. And that's the attack on the side of Noob Alliance being stopped. And this is what I said about WG. Their 1v1 duels have been absolutely insane. It's like you cannot pick these guys blindly.
Get out of my way.
Pushing forward aggressively, Painshell trying to push them back. But a fast push coming out. The blind is going to be there. They are going to go in here. Scrim is going to be good for one kill. Combs is going to find another. Satchels are going to be there. Scrim good for another. Ghost will get a trade here, leaving Ming in a 1v4 chaos. No way.
This guy is just satcheling people's faces and then getting kills on pinchos. What? He's insane.
I cannot remember whether it was Croms who got 3 kills with the
Look
satchel
at that, he
in the
satchels
pistol
his
round.
face, he satchels his face, and then he right clicks him, and then there's a pincho.
And
There you go.
yeah, Pain Shell to clean up the last kill onto Ming. But 6-2 right now in favor of WG. Looking strong.
Very strong, I would say. And it definitely needs to strategize a bit better.
Oh no, the push coming out from Croms and Kapumba at mid. They will find 2 quick kills. Already putting the attack down, and look at this push coming through. Zing is going to get shot in the back if he does not look behind him. His 2 players have walked up him and he's going to be on the drone. They are going to have this sound kill. Stim finds the
No,
head
he
of
does.
Ghost here.
remaining.
Oh no, how does Ice Speed with the whiff and Stim with an instant headshot? And
I'm lost of
Kapumba
words.
for the
I'm
last
speechless
goal.
right now. I am speechless.
Yeah, this is the WG that we have been used to watching.
Exactly.
Now picking up
My
pace
money
here.
is
They know
safe.
that
Yes.
technically we didn't bet, we didn't put the bet. I mean, we have a bet, but we didn't decide on the stakes. So
I said I bet
Could-
my money on it, so we shall
no,
see.
no. You bet your money.
But I did not.
Did you say?
Give.
Yeah.
No, I just said, yeah, guess so.
I have retrieved the
For all I know, it could be 10 rupees here.
True.
Not worth absolutely anything in Sri Lanka right now, but you know. But with that 7-2 here, Noob Alliance in trouble here and on a half buy. Croms has pushed up so far into windows. So has Vision, throws out the pain shell, forcing the players back, but there's a backside coming in the meantime. Ice Speed takes out one. The Boombot doing a lot of damage. Croms peeks through, he will get shut down. It's a 3v3. This is rifles recovered for the side of Noob Alliance, but Trim with the operator puts Ice Speed down and will be looking to protect out Ming. Is he going to repeat? This is going to be the question. He's still getting pushed here.
Last player standing.
Double pick coming out, and Kapumba is gonna be good enough. Shutting down Zing and Ming. The duo
These
gets
guys
taken
are
out,
getting
making it 8-2.
extremely cocky now because they know that the game is theirs. If they do enter into double digits anytime soon,
Should I play some stars in
definitely
this
it's
VR?
going to be really hard for NA to come back with
We have
just 2
seen-
rounds.
True, we have seen bigger comebacks, but whether NA is able to pull it off under pressure, because like I said, this team does not perform under pressure. When I feel like every time that there are no stakes at play, they perform really well, but when the stakes are high, they crumble. And it's not working out for them. Now again, a fast push coming out. The operator not finding the shots here. Trailblazers go out, and Vision is good. 2 for 1 finds another. Croms finds the kill onto Ming as well. That's the push. Completely shut down. Ice Speed looking for more. Picks up 2. Headshots after headshots. He's going to try and blind. But the shot is coming out from Croms. Team cleans up the kill. There is a trade though, but the pain shell to clean it up. And chaos at C long.
Last round.
5
before
dead
the
bodies
switch.
on the side of NA. All at C long there. If NA can bring this back, they can maybe ride it off on the back of the curse, make it a 9-3 half.
Oh no,
But
Terran,
not-
you're rude. Do not wish for that.
I want to see Icebox. They are on a very weak buy on the side of NA here. Stream peeks through. Oh, Croms will get shut down by Zing. The operator from Stream not finding a pickoff. Wait, what is this crosshair?
I know
What?
exactly where you are.
Is it trolling? I think
Vision in the
it
meantime
is.
with the operator. Picks up 2. Stream gets another. Ming will find the return kill though. What was that crosshair? What?
He's trolling.
Last player standing.
Oh, Kapumba will shut down one, and Kapumba for the last kill as well, and they are absolutely feeling it at 10 to half.
Sides.
NA in all sorts of trouble here.
NA is in all sorts of trouble indeed.
1 second, peeps. I gotta visit.
I think what's most interesting is about Scrim's. Was that Scrim? Yeah, Scrim's
Yeah, it was.
crosshair.
What is this crosshair? What?
But it did work out for him.
I mean, it's half the screen. I'm not sure whether it is his crosshair for the operator, but I don't know what it is. Like, what? Has to be the weirdest crosshair that I've ever seen. I've seen some sick ones, you know, with like, you know, designs on it and all that, but that has to be the weirdest one so far.
That's funny.
There they are.
Shock darts trying to delay things. Zing is going to peek through the boombot. He's going to push him back. He's going to get rushed down. With the shock dart, going to be able to get the kill. That's a crown shutdown, but a massive push. Vision is going to be good for one. Dennis is going to be there for the trade, but everyone falling down. Vision and Kapumba going in strong. Ice Speed will get the trade, making it a 2v2.
Spike planted.
Down to
One enemy.
Zing. Ice Speed finds another onto Lino, leaving Kapumba to fight this against two players here. Does get followed out. Trailblazer will get taken out. Kapumba does have the gravity pull. Does manage to get it. He's going to be able to get that kill onto Ice Speed, and now leaving Ming in a 1v1. And no way! Kapumba! What a
Oh
play!
my gosh. What a play.
It
What a play.
almost looked possible. It almost looked possible for NA there, but Kapumba
Valid
had
effort
other
by
things to
NA
say
as
about
well.
it.
Classic
No
is
way.
so OP. It's just OP. Like, it's insane.
No
That
way.
right click. The
But
game
a
is
force buy
theirs, I
now.
would say, at this point.
That goes there.
Almost.
And I think
NA needs to win
WG
this
knows
round.
it.
There
They are on a bonus here. They are going to get spotted out. They are going to get pushed back here. Vision already pushing forward hard, and Zing gets caught with his pants down and a crossbow in hand. Dennis is going to be there for the trade, but Scrim has Water and Aries out of all weapons, and Lino comes in and takes out Ghost as well. And now down to the last two players. This is going to be match point for the group. Win this. Cross will take out Ming. Ice Speed is going to be there for the trade onto Lino. Now left in a 1v3. Ice Speed, can you clutch it for the team? The man who carries the team majority of the time. Can he make it happen? Wolfgang, they are just running around right now. Meanwhile, Scrim pushing forward, going back off again. They don't want to sell it too much. He's going to peek through two players at long here. Kapumba is going to get taken out here. That's Ice Speed, throws out the blind. Blinds both players, finds the one, but he's running out of time. Taps the defuse. Scrim knows. Scrim, he does not have the time. He's going to push Scrim.
What is up with these guys?
Oh no.
Match
So
point.
much of
Kai,
sass, I
Kairi,
would
this is your
say.
Ono moment. Where is your signature Ono here?
Oh no! I didn't know if it was appropriate for caster material, but okay.
No, go for it. What are these crosses am I looking at? What?
He's trolling. I told you
Scrim
he's
has
trolling.
changed it again.
He's trolling. Gosh,
Heading
Scrim.
to the above.
What a funny lad.
WG. Absolutely finished. This is the WG that we know.
Definitely the WG that I certainly was looking forward to.
There's just fans going out. It's going to be forced. I think
Does
that's
not-
the
does
speed
not
through coming
copy his
in. Ming going to be good for one. He's trying to try and back off, but he's going to get taken out. Crumbs is going to be good for the kill, making it a 4v4. But Crumbs is down to very low HP. He might get healed or down to 2 HP. The shock dart. He's going up out of it, but meanwhile Vision comes in with the Vandal, takes out Zing here all the way. Dennis Ghost is going to be there for the trade, but Kapumba picks up one. Vandal recovered for Ghost here. It's a 2v3. Dennis making himself, trying to get into sight here, but Ghost all the way in sewers. 24 HP, Crumbs down to 2 HP. Everyone, Astral Divide goes out as well. They're so low. Dino picks up Ghost and now leaving. Dennis the man in a 1v3. Tournament life hangs in the balance. Dennis finds one, Dennis finds two, but he will get shut down by Lino. And that is going to be WG, our first grand finalist of VPL. I mean, what an amazing performance.
What an
WG
amazing
showing what
performance.
insane stuff coming out from WG, proving why they are one of the best in the country, if not the best right now. Uh, did have a rough time yesterday, but coming out strong. Crumbs picking up 21 kills in game number 2 here. Ice Speed with just the 10 kills. Zing coming up with 11. Ghost coming up with 11. NA just could not find a footing there. The aggression from the WG, the aggression that we are used to, them proving why they are so good at this game. 13-2, what a dominant performance coming out from them. But grand finals, next step for WG Battles. NA has a chance to redeem themselves in the third place matchup. But tomorrow, we'll have to wait until tomorrow to see who is going to be their opponents and who is going to be our next grand finalist. But having said that, WG looking strong. Maybe they were trolling yesterday. Maybe they did not want to reveal all their cards yesterday against UG
Exactly.
because they knew the outcome would not matter in the grand scheme of things. So they might have wanted to hide their strategies. But having said that, they are looking absolutely strong. Can any team bring them down is going to be the question. But we do wait for the final stats and the head-to-head as well as the MVP. A massive shout out to our sponsors, Logitech G coming in, our title sponsor coming in clutch here. And ladies and gentlemen, I need to mention this. If you are in the market for some new peripherals, do check out everything that Logitech has to offer in terms of mice, keyboards, headsets, speakers, controllers, webcams, whatever you need, they have you covered. And especially for Scrim, I think Scrim might be looking to buy a new keyboard. I would suggest a Logitech keyboard for sure for Scrim. He really needs to fix his crouch button. Hopefully he can get it fixed. And he'll be able to spend a lot more with the Logitech keyboard because of the durability on these Logitech keyboards as well, or are there any peripheral that Logitech comes out with. So do check it out, guys, if you are in the market for new peripherals. As well as a massive shout out to Viewsonic for powering the entire event of Viewsonic Gaming. Their new line of gaming monitors are out there. Do check it out. I won't get into the models. They have some really long model names, but you can head on over to their website and check it out. Their highest end monitor, boasting of 240 Hz refresh rate, RGB all around, very thin bezels as well. And if you are a gamer or a FPS gamer, you know how important that 240 Hz is, as well as the RGB. It's like you can't shoot without RGB. You need RGB to shoot, right? So do check it out if you are in the market for a new monitor. As well as a huge shout out to Red Bull for keeping us energized throughout this entire tournament. And not just this, so many other tournaments that Gamer.LK has been doing. And a bigger shout out goes out to Gamer.LK for absolutely amazing stuff throughout since 2007, having so many tournaments, developing multiple communities, multiple titles, and now developing Valorant itself alongside the likes of Logitech, Viewsonic, as well as Red Bull. Absolutely amazing stuff from them. Hopefully a lot more of Valorant will be coming our way courtesy of Gamer.LK. And with that, I think we will be having the head-to-head. We have to look at the head-to-head, the MVP, the final stats, overall stats. We'll have to wait on that as well. Who is the kill leader? Who has the most deaths? All that good stuff. We will have to wait and see who it is. And of course, one thing for certain, the most picked agent right now is still going to be Soa, because I think we have seen every map that has been played, we have seen a Soa. I don't think there has been a single game where we have not seen a Soa. Has been the most, I'm pretty sure he is the most picked agent, even at this point of time. And I think that will carry on towards the grand finals as well, because we did see UG and Maximum Esports utilize it continuously. And with that, we do have the head-to-head for game number 2 ready. Let's take a look. It is going to be Crumbs this time around with 21 kills, a 367 average combat score, and a KD of 2.4. And coming in on the other side is going to be the other Bravesmen this time around on Skydo with 10 kills, an average combat score of 235, 2 first bloods under his belt, and a KD of 1.1. A rough 2 games for Noob Alliance, but what a performance, what a road that they have had throughout this entire tournament. Very dominant performance in the group stage, basically going 6-0 during the group stages to get themselves into the semi-finals, but again falling short against WG here. Last time it was against UG, this time around it was against WG. So still looking for that flair that they need to take that next step. But obviously, tournaments from Gamer.LK alongside Logitech G definitely helping these players reach their full potential. But Kyrie, before I let you go and before we do end the stream with all the good stats, I want to ask you, tomorrow it's going to be Max versus UG. I know everyone is favoring UG in this matchup. Do you think Max does have a chance here, at least to take one game? They are coming in as heavy underdogs into that matchup, but do you think they will have a chance?
Definitely. They can. They just
Always
gotta believe. Exactly.
Got to believe. But I mean, yeah, for sure. Like Maximum Esports, they did have those flares of brilliant performance coming in here and there. Consistency has been the issue for them. So hopefully, they have put in the practice that that is needed to take it all the way through. And I'm sure all these games that they have been playing through the group stages has helped them out. But they are facing their toughest opponent so far in the semi-final game tomorrow. And that is going to be at 8 p.m. if I'm not mistaken, unless there are some power cut issues happening in the country. So right now it is scheduled to start at 8 p.m. It is a BO3 as well. So if there is a change, make sure to follow the Gamer.LK Facebook fan page and stay tuned in with all the updates that are happening to know when the games are going to be exactly at. And mentioning about that, I need to mention there is a poll happening on the Valorant community page. Make sure to check it out and vote for your favorite team. I saw a lot of votes already going in. Make sure to give that extra boost of support to all your favorite players and teams, because it is definitely going to be helping them and to give them that boost of confidence that is necessary. And also massive shout out to the amount of work that has been done by the production team in terms of highlights, replay reels, as well as some insane headshot clips, courtesy of course our sponsors, but some insane stuff being done from this production team. So do follow the Gamer.LK Facebook fan page to check out the highlight reels that are there and to see if they have managed to catch your best plays throughout this entire tournament, because I saw a lot of these players sharing their own plays throughout the entire tournament, and that's exactly what we need. We want you guys to benefit out of this. Showcase your skills to the world, because that's exactly where Sri Lanka is going in terms of Valorant, because we do have such high skill players in the country. I mean, all these players right now, they are high immortals. We have Radiant players. We have I think it was Defiance on the side of UG, who is the highest ranked in the country so far. He's ranked 45 in the region, I think, which is massive for a country like Sri Lanka. So we know that these players in our country has the potential to take their next step, especially with Southeast Asia showing so much of presence during champions as well. We had the team X10 putting up a really good fight during champions, and it was absolutely amazing to see. I think they were fifth or sixth place if I'm not mistaken, and they walked away with an extra bonus of $500,000 US. That's a lot of money for the region. So hopefully with a lot more from the region to see, and maybe a couple of Sri Lankan teams in the next Masters or maybe even champions later on. You know, who knows? The way things are going, it definitely looks possible for these teams, and I'm excited, absolutely excited for the coming year as well, because these Gamer.LK alongside our wonderful sponsors have been doing a lot of work for the community, and hopefully they will keep on doing the same for the community to bring out the talent that is hidden in this small island. It has been an absolutely amazing year for Valorant. So many tournaments from Logitech themselves, the quarterly tournaments definitely helping all these players get into the groove for this final showdown of the year to be crowned the best team in the country. And right now, WG looking extremely strong, but UG had other things to say yesterday in that group stage. Maybe we will see an upset during the grand finals, maybe a grand finals that finally goes the distance. Hopefully all three maps, I think the grand finals is a BO3. Hopefully we will get to see all three maps between whatever the team that is going to face off against WG. But having said that, until we do wait for the stats, Kyrie, who is your favorite player so far to look out for, if I ask you?
I think I'm torn between two players, but they're both from
Tell us the two players. Who are the two
Okay.
players?
Okay, so I really like the way how Kapuma plays, and when it comes to Killjoy, I definitely look at Lino. He's amazing.
So
at this.
you're going with your standard agents because you play controller and sentinel, right? Is that why?
Yes. No, I don't. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's true. Almost a woman.
Technically,
but,
right?
yeah.
I mean, you play Oman, right? So there's a guy,
Yeah.
Oman and KJ. But if I had to pick two players right now, I have to give it to my man Scrim. He has been absolutely amazing. Trolls a lot of the time, but when he gets going, there is very little to do to stop him. And the next one,
That's
cannot
true.
forget the likes of Roach. His performance
Roach,
yesterday,
yes.
yeah. And also a special shout out needs to go out to Soul River for his insane 3-man headshot on Ascent yesterday. There was a clip. I actually, after the match, I went back to the video clip. No joke, mind you can ask the production team. I was actually looking for that clip where he gets 3 headshots in one clip, and that was basically a flick that happened. It went from the first headshot, it suddenly flicked to the right and then suddenly flicked to the left, but it was 3 instant headshots. And I was like, I was lost for words. I was like, what was I even watching? You know, that's the skill level that these players play at. But yeah, definitely players to watch out for. Tomorrow is going to be Soul River and Roach on the side of UG. And of course, the side of Max boasting of a lot of talent. We do have some crazy players coming out from, I think, actually the 3-man satchel kill was from Max, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I might be wrong, but you all can check it out. I think it was Zippa, I think, on Riz. That is the Riz main on the side of Maxim Esports. So I think it was Zippa with the 3-man satchel kill. But yeah, the players to watch out for on the side of Max is definitely going to be Zippa and the likes of Maya and even Hero Raz. We did see some sick players coming out from him on his Viper. But definitely Zippa and Maya are going to be the 2 players to watch out for on the side of Maxim Esports. So if Maxim Esports are to stand a chance tomorrow against the very strong lineup that is going to come out from UG, Zippa and Maya both will have to put up a massive performance against UG to take at least one game, because I feel like it's a heavy underdog team coming in from Max against the likes of UG. But like you said, they just got to believe and they should be able to make it through. Definitely the practice and the dedication from these players have been absolutely insane throughout this entire year. We have seen so many new teams coming out. During the group stages, we saw the likes of Phoenix Gaming. We saw Techmorph taking out Zyphos in a 2-0 during the group stages. A massive shout out to the side on Techmorph. Huge performance coming out from them. And then on the other side, in Group 1, we saw Evox putting up a massive performance against these teams on the side, like against Noob Alliance as well as Maximum Esports. Having said that, Kyrie, we are finally ready for the MVP of semi-final number 1, and it's going to be Crumbs from Wolfgang Esports with a highest combat score of 581 across the 2 maps. And what a performance this man has been having on Raze. Definitely one of the best Raze players in the country. Some would say the best, but obviously there is close contentions with Ice Speed and Zippa and so many other Raze mains in the country.
So many.
Definitely highly contested. The agent itself is highly contested in the country, but definitely up there as one of the best Razes in the country. Definitely deserving. And with that, let's take a look at the kill leader and whether it has changed. It is going to be Ice Speed yet again taking the top spot as the Logitech kill leader with a total kills of 135 under his belt. This is again carrying on from the very dominant performance that Noob Alliance did have in that group stage. And with that, we have the overall stats here. Metrics from Phoenix Gaming still holding strong as the most deaths for with 97 deaths under his belt. Most assists goes to Dennis from Noob Alliance. I think there is a switch up here. It was someone else, if I'm not mistaken, before. We have Zippa from Maximum Esports having the most amount of first bloods. Again, a Raze main. And then we have Hora from Maximum Esports with the most number of plants, 33, and Mash from Techmorph with the most number of diffusers. So the stats that have not changed is actually the most amount of first bloods, most amount of plants, the most diffusers, and the most number of deaths. These are the 4 stats that have not changed. And what has changed is the most number of assists and the most number of kills going in favor of Noob Alliance so far. That is Ice Speed and Dennis taking those 2 positions here. But obviously these will change tomorrow with Rocha, who is already on 128 kills in second place for kill leader, and they still haven't played their semi-finals. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be heading out. Again, a reminder, tomorrow is the semi-final game, or rather now, since it's 12 p.m. or 12 a.m., it is today night at 8 p.m. If there is a change of time, do follow the Facebook fan page of Gamer.LK to stay up to date in what exactly is the timing going to be. But before we head off, a massive shout out to the Valorant community. You guys have been absolutely amazing. The players have been amazing. The community, the support has been absolutely amazing. One of the best communities that I've had the pleasure of being a part of. You guys are absolutely amazing. And for everyone who is watching at home, a massive shout out to you guys for keeping up this late, watching the talent in the country battling out against each other to prove who is the best. So massive shout out to you guys as well. And also, Kyrie, thank you so much for joining me for the cast. It has been absolutely wonderful having you with me here. And also, not forgetting our production team, the referees, the production team, the observers, doing an absolutely insane job. You guys are absolutely amazing. But with that, it's going to be me, Tara, and Kyrie both signing off. Hope to see you guys today at 8 p.m. for semi-final number 2. But until then, see you guys.
Give me those jump.
Who's next?